Okay, welcome to First in Flight. I can't really see if I'm recording. I'm pretty sure I am. Pretty darn sure. Yeah, I see the record light. Okay, here we are. This is Thursday afternoon. If you look right over there, that second blue awning, that's me. It's my little blue jug in there. Here's a guy that just arrived with a big old F-16. Let me make sure I'm not on macro. I'm not. Now, how about that big rig back there? That's a way to get around. Here's some fellas that just arrived. Let's take a look at what we got. This would appear to be Fly Eagle Jet's stable of aircraft. FEJ, yes, the infamous FEJ. There they are. Here's a pretty BAE Hawk. At least I think that's what that is. And look, DreamWorks. Let's go look at some of the stuff DreamWorks has. Where's that going to fit in a jet? How about that? Look at that. Nice engine core to look at. Look at this little beauty right here. Look at how little that is. That's a 60 Newton engine right there. Okay, let's come back off on macro. First in Flight. Beautiful day. I just landed a few minutes ago myself. Haven't seen any rain since before we got here. It was supposed to be raining all day long. Look, there's BVM right over there. There's a nice group of people. There's the Tucano up under there, F9F, a bunch of stuff. Look at this gaggle of planes. Hey, here's a turboprop. Look at that big old, what is that, a Marchetti thing? Look at that turbo. Hope I get to see that go. It hasn't flown yet. There's Larry. Say hi, Larry.
Howdy.
That's RC Larry Lewis. He's in charge of the whole shooting match. There's Bob Violet. Say hi, Bob. Nice to meet you again. Look, here's one of Bob's beautiful Ultra Bandits. If money is no object, get you one of them. And another, oh no, this is a Shockwave. Looks like a beautiful thing too. Look at that thing. Gorgeous. There's IQ Hammer. He's got my t-shirt over there. I'm gonna have to go get that from him. He's sponsoring the t-shirts. Wait a minute, what was that? Look at that beautiful flash. Another beautiful Ultra. And look at this thing. I asked him a minute ago if those tanks on the wings slowed him down any. He said no, they cut right through the air. Look at that thing. I should know his name, but I don't. I'm going to have to introduce myself. He's the nicest guy you'd ever want to meet. This is the flight line. It's not too fast right now. It's pretty relaxed. Hey, look at this thing here. Wow, that's a beautiful jet, man. Of course, I might be a little impartial. Look at that thing. I had several comments that it's the prettiest flash there is because of that tail. I have to agree that a vertical stabilizer just fits the lines of the aircraft better, in my opinion. and I have had 2 flights today and 1 flight yesterday. I think I'll get 1 more flight today and I'll be done for today. Okay, so this is first in flight. Look at that runway. That runway. That is a runway there. Look at that. That's a good old runway. Now that's Robert Vest there starting his IQ Hammer 180 Plus. Another wonderful gentleman that has a lot to do with running this show. Okay, that's your Thursday report from First in Flight.